All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the CCL Golazo show. This is episode 2. This is being recorded on February 16, 2026. And welcome everybody. We have Yeast, Vanish, Ecruxinio, and Velurio here today. We're gonna begin with the World Cup match day 1 result. The first result we had was Uruguay 7-4 to Saudi Arabia. So what do you guys think about?
Is there anything that has to be said about this? I mean, come on.
It
What?
was very dominant.
What a display.
Display. I mean, all I gotta say, it was a tough match. Not gonna lie.
Honestly, it's crazy. And also, we got to give credit to where it's due. Raj got himself a hat trick, same for Davey. Both players got themselves a hat trick, but one was on Saudi, one was on Uruguay.
I mean,
So,
to be honest, I expected Raj to to be at his best for that match, but still a hat trick is still absolutely amazing. He did surprise me maybe a little bit, but I expected him and Ethan, and I expect them to continue this same
yeah.
dominance for the entire
Well,
tournament.
there is a new argument that is being um, held. People are saying that Ethan is overrated and Raj was always the better one because Raj, surprisingly, out of Ethan's last 10 goals, Raj assisted 9 of them. So,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got to realize that some strikers generally cannot finish, and for Ethan to be able to finish like that, that's just that's just his own skill.
yeah.
I
Also,
Yeah,
mean,
I agree.
to
just
compare
just
it to real
because
life,
just because Raj is a great playmaker doesn't make Ethan any less of a great player.
I mean,
Yeah.
think of Ethan as Haaland and Raj as Kevin De Bruyne. People thought of Haaland to win the Ballon d'Or because he scored 40 goals, but most of his goals were Kevin De Bruyne's assist. So you really can't complain at Ethan if he's just been scoring such good goals.
I feel like
Yeah,
Ethan also always has given credit to Raj, so I don't understand why anybody would be mad about this.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that, to be honest. One person who sadly had a very good performance but still lost was the goalkeeper, Nuxie, who had 12 saves in that match against Uruguay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easy to have 12 saves when there's 22 shots
Yeah,
being
that's
fired at you.
Yeah. If you think about it, each shot, it was a 50% chance well, he saved pretty much like half of the shots, which
Yeah,
is pretty
he
much
saved
like
more than
something
half.
most keepers should do.
Yeah. But then again,
Yeah.
he also conceded 7 goals, so what's the point?
and
Yeah.
also Uruguay's dominance was not just shown in shots and goals, it was also shown in possession. The second half, they actually
Nine,
went a bit down, but the first half, they had
90%.
90% possession.
I mean, clearly that's poor from uh, the attacking from
Saudi.
Brazil, Saudi,
Saudi.
Saudi.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't win the ball, then what are you generally doing? I mean, they're not passing around the back and they're trying to get up front. If your defenders can't win the ball back for your team, then that's just your problem.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And also, there were 2 red cards in this match, both Saudi Arabia players. This was actually the one match with had more than 1 red card,
Oh,
which was quite surprising.
Davey
I
scored a
mean,
hat trick and still got a red card.
Yeah.
the
It's
manager must be
ridiculous.
fuming with that performance of the
It
two
was
red carded players.
very confusing game for sure.
Well, the thing is, that was their hardest game in the group stages. Now they have 2 teams which they can most likely beat. So,
Yeah, I think we can move on.
True,
all right, let's
true,
move on.
true.
All right, Ecuador, or sorry, Colombia 2-1 versus Ecuador. They won.
It was a
This
very
was,
tight game.
yeah. But the thing is, the main issue which was in this match is Ecuador, out of what is that? One, two, three, four, five. Out of 7 shots, they could only get 3 on target. Only.
I mean, again, that's a striker, isn't it? Like, if the striker can't finish, can't get a shot off target, then he's not doing his job properly.
Yep.
I
That's what
will
happens.
I will say Colombia definitely deserve to win. I mean, Ecuador put up one shot more, but even that extra shot was worth nothing because, as you mentioned, their accuracy was off. One
Yeah.
thing that surprised me was Butter. I think,
He
Yeah, that's
actually
amazing.
no, he did good. He just was not like he was playing more of a deeper role from what I saw.
exactly, that's what surprised me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was expecting
So
him scoring goals.
yeah. But one player which even in season one, a lot of people were saying Butter took a lot of credit away from this player is Fire Kelikun Fire. He was the top assister and
Oh yeah,
second top scorer of Serie A, and he got himself another goal and almost an assist, but sadly the striker could not finish.
he is.
I
He is great.
mean, he is an amazing player and undoubtedly probably one of the playmakers right now.
All right, I think we can move on. Now we can move on to one of the tightest and most entertaining matches in the first game week. It was USA 2-2 with Croatia.
Oh, that was amazing.
USA were high favorites to win that game by far, but Croatia, they stood tall.
I mean, that is just an amazing performance from both sides. But at the end, I really thought Croatia were gonna win it.
The main reason, surprisingly, the USA actually had 9 shots on target. The goalkeeper, Sunboy, had 6 saves. So 5 of them inside the box.
That is, I mean, that is astonishing.
If you saw the saves, I was playing that match. I played for Croatia. I actually scored and assisted in that match. But Sunboy's
Good
performance
flex.
is something which he got man of the match in that game. He was astonishing. I've
That
never
is,
seen a goalie that
yeah.
good.
Look,
I
I think
mean,
it's very important
it's
for goalkeepers to maintain the role, and I think that your team now, since you're in Croatia, you can trust them definitely for the rest of the
Yes,
tournament.
of
After
course,
that,
yes.
and you always need to have a goalkeeper who you can trust. So, absolutely, props to some boy, man.
Yes, but now we have
yeah.
an issue at the club now. We brought in Sunboy because XQ YZMA, the
Yeah,
highest rated goalkeeper in the league, he could not play. Now we have the two best goalkeepers in the league pretty much playing for the same team. Who do we start? That's the main issue we have now.
I mean, really, I personally think that you should see who does better in the group stage, and whoever does better should start from the knockout stages.
Yeah, but like we're not even confirmed to get out of the knockout stages. We're in the group of death. We
Yeah, I mean,
have
yeah,
our next
you
two
are in the
games.
group.
We
yes,
face
then we are.
Morocco, who is pretty much RFL Naples, and then we face Brazil, who is TCL Juarez, who is also like very good. They're also applying for RFL Stade de Metz. So this is a very tough group to get out of.
Yeah. I mean, really and truly, if you guys get out of the group, then preps to you. You guys are
Fair enough.
pre-
Yeah,
potential winners. But
Yeah.
if you don't get out of the group, it's just unlucky. I mean, Sunboy is on fire. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe both of your goalkeepers could save you out of this situation.
Hopefully. All right, we can move on. The next match is Norway 2-1 Spain.
yeah,
Surprisingly, this was honestly, Spain were heavily doubted going into this match. True that they lost, but the only reason they lost is because of the goalkeeper of Norway, Rico, making 5 saves, 4 inside the box. And the thing is, this was honestly one of the best games we've seen shots wise because when you look at possession, it was almost equal the entire game. When you look at shots, every single shot was on target for both
yeah.
teams.
I
And
mean,
the fact is, Rico had 4 out of 5. No, actually, he had 5 saves.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Rico
hold on,
is like a high, like standard player. I mean, whenever you watch his games, you can see that whenever a shot is taken on him, he always manages to get his fingertips onto it, and it's
Yeah.
just an amazing. He's just an amazing player to watch. I mean, whenever you have him in your team, it's just pretty much a brick wall there.
Also,
Yeah, I completely agree.
totally deserved man of the match shout. I can't lie.
Yeah,
He is, he definitely kept them in the game. I mean, how many
yeah.
shots were against them, and
Mm,
he just kept them in. I will also shout out, Goose, because
Angus, yeah.
I've
mm,
I've been talking about this boy for a while now, and I'm glad to see him playing at his best. Hopefully,
yeah.
I'm enjoying Norway right now. I hope they carry this momentum on to the next game.
Hopefully,
Uh, we can move
Yeah, of
on to the next
course.
game. The next game was Morocco 2-1 to Brazil, which was a huge upset. Brazil, after beating
yeah.
Croatia in a friendly and going undefeated in the World Cup qualifiers, they were hugely favored to win this game against Morocco, who only won 50% of their games. But surprisingly, 2-1 win for Morocco.
Isn't
Surprisingly,
Morocco?
I mean, that is an amazing performance from Morocco, but it is a big upset from Brazil. I mean, we all expected them to win, like at least win a game against Morocco. But if they carry on with performances like this, I don't know if they can get out the group stage.
Yeah.
I'm
I,
disappointed. I
and
love
the main
Brazil.
reason that Morocco won was, of course, the goalkeeper. This time, Ansef Messi making 4 saves, all inside the box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. That was an astonishing. Those were astonishing saves from the keeper. I gotta give him credit for that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
watching that
to be
game.
fair, I don't know why, but this World Cup season, these goalkeepers have somehow just seemed to be playing astonishing. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just a pleasure to watch them play at this point because they're just becoming so advanced.
the goalies might be literally the reason that teams make it to the World Cup final at this point.
Yeah. I mean, to compare it to people like Light for USA, these teams are just being carried by their goalkeepers. Like, obviously, you give credit to the centre mids, the defenders, the attackers, but these goalkeepers are carrying their whole teams on their back sometimes. And it's just genuinely like they don't get enough credit for what they do.
All right, we can move on. The next match was South Korea thrashed Belgium 4-0.
It's a big
So,
upset, but that is an amazing performance from South Korea.
man of the match went to, I think, Nexal. Yeah, he was amazing in
Yeah.
World Cup qualifiers too. He deserved that man of the match.
I mean, if he can keep on performing like that, I think that he could personally become a potential player of the tournament, depending on how far they get through the World Cup stage.
And again, of course, the goalkeeper with another great performance. 3 saves, 3 inside the box yet again for the South Korean goalkeeper.
Oh my gosh,
Every shot
that
on target,
is an amazing.
100%
And
rate.
the thing is, this was the first red card of the um, World Cup. Actually, went to Cutler, and now he's actually being kicked off the Belgian national team and is now a free agent ever since he had that horrendous performance. He actually costed one of the goals because he tried to pass it back to the goalkeeper, missed, put backspin on it on accident, and it landed straight at the attacker.
Oh,
So
I mean,
yeah,
that is a horrible mistake. I mean, you can't be making mistakes that like that during a World Cup stage.
True.
and the final game was Mexico thrashing Canada in the opening match, 7-0.
Oh my word!
What do we even say? Like, do we even have to talk about this? The results
Exactly,
speak
bro.
for itself.
Yeah,
The
bro. That was an
stats.
amazing performance from the Mexico national team. But also, Canada did also play poorly on defense and especially on attack. They had so many great chances, but they just kept missing always.
Mexico,
Yeah,
Canada.
it
and
is horrible.
what I did not understand is this was the first performance that no goalkeeper really had that astonishing of a performance. But the thing is, Mexico had 15 shots and they only scored
That's like
7.
that's like a 50% goal ratio, which
Yeah,
is good,
I'm pretty
but
sure. I'm
not
pretty
also.
sure that I counted 12. Um,
No, because I didn't add a lot of shots off target because we didn't have enough room. It literally didn't allow me because of the nitro thing.
oh wow,
Wow.
that's crazy. How many shots did they have? Damn.
Yeah.
But I
Mm.
don't know why none of you are mentioning Xtor. This dude
Oh
had
yeah,
5
100%.
goals
Yeah.
and
That
an assist.
that
We
is
Extra.
have to rate
amazing.
him. Also, I mean, Canada, what are we doing? They have to lock in from now on. They cannot allow this to happen ever again because this is
I don't
embarrassing.
think they can actually take another loss or they're knocked out. Pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely due
If
to goal difference,
any
yeah.
team that has lost the first game loses their second game, they will be automatically knocked out most likely, from what I'm seeing. Every besides, I'm pretty sure Group C or no, it's the Group B. Group B is the only group which, if one of the teams lose, they'll still be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we can move on to friendly matches because we've already finished all the World Cup games. That was the World Cup games. We can move on to friendlies to prepare for season 4. So the first friendly game was
Oh,
Fiorentina, which was actually today, less than an hour ago. Fiorentina beat Athletic Bilbao 3-1, with Hazard getting man of the match, getting himself 2 assists. What do you guys think?
Hazard played amazing. I mean, for him to be playing passes like that, it's just clinical. And it's just an amazing performance. I mean, well, what can I say?
Yeah, definitely. What do we have to say about Haas's performance like that?
when he
It's
shows
genuinely amazing.
when he shows his dominance like that, it gives you great hope that Fiorentina can achieve great things in season 4. Honestly, sleeper pick. Although I do rate, I love Roma, as you know, people might know here. Fiorentina might be a sleeper pick to fight for the title if they actually fight hard enough. But I will say they didn't have the toughest opponent. There will be bigger challenges. If they can overcome them, we'll see. Too early to speak now in season 4. I feel like.
Yeah. All right, I
Yeah.
think we can move on to the next match. This match, Bayern Munich versus Crystal Palace. Now, the score, I'm not going to reveal the score yet, but Bayern Munich were heavy favorites going into this match as they were undefeated in season 2, actually. They were
Yeah,
completely undefeated, not one loss, not one draw, all wins, even in the Champions League. And they went into this game with lots of hope. Crystal Palace, they only won on 50% of their games. And this was the game that got local goat, the last Bayern Munich manager, sacked, as they lost 9-2.
That's 14.
This was probably the worst performance Bayern Munich had ever done. And it wasn't, the thing was, Bayern Munich did not even play bad. It was Crystal Palace absolutely dominated time and time again. It was astonishing. Like
I mean,
Fahad with a hat trick.
Fahad with a hat trick and an assist. Then you also have Streetis with a goal and 2 assists. Tippy with a goal and 2 assists. And when you look at Bayern, you know the stats. It's almost as if they had 2 players.
Yeah.
Like, where's the rest of the team? Well,
Feed
what's
and
happened?
streakers. And then look at
What's happened
Gales.
to the team?
Gales getting sent off for a
Yeah.
horrendous conduct.
Gale's the
Violent
gold
conduct.
thief. Seems more like Gale's the red card thief. Like, what are we doing?
Yep.
Again, too many red cards lately. I will say I've noticed in the World Cup too. How many will we have at the end? Because it seems like we're not on a good one when it comes to discipline.
All right. We're going to move on. Crystal Palace beating Manchester City
Fine.
5-1, thrashing them.
Yeah.
Albion
Well,
actually got sent off in that match, but didn't stop them.
wait, is VMP here?
Yep, VMP is here.
Could VMP comment? He played in the match. I want to hear his
Yeah, I
thoughts.
played in the match. I did not play in the match, but yeah, VMP did play. VMP, do you have anything to comment on it? VMP,
Yeah,
you can
yeah. Luch, get out. let me set Luch.
No.
Okay, I guess Lucius, thank you. Okay, just comment. Just give your comment.
So like honestly, it was embarrassing, bro. I was genuinely like pissed off the entire match. I was kind of sad that Jason wasn't there because I'm gonna be so honest. Jason's the guy who always like keeps our like team under control, and the guy who just like actually makes us play good. And since he wasn't there, I had to manage. And me personally, I did absolutely shit. I only scored 1 goal. We conceded 5. Our defense was buns, and that's all I gotta say. Like we just didn't do good. Should have had Jason there.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was actually there watching the game. Actually, I was one of the officials there because I was testing stuff for the World Cup. And when I was watching that game, that was I don't know what my team was doing. I was embarrassed. I wanted to leave if I'm being honest. I don't know. My team, Manchester City, has never been a team of consistency. They've always been reliant on specific players. VMP, reliant on me, reliant on some boy. If you check their results, Croatia and Manchester City, every single match, it's only one or two people absolutely dominating the pitch. Everybody else is just silent, just playing their game. I don't understand, to be honest.
Yeah, I've said it before. Man City, I said the last episode actually, you can't expect too much from them simply because of that inconsistency. If they if they want to compete for the Premier League, if they want to compete for the Champions League, any trophy, they have to step up and they have to break that. It feels like a curse. I don't know what happens to them. Every now and then they just stop functioning normally. They just everything doesn't seem to work. I don't know if the system is scuffed. I don't know what's going on. You know, something has to be fixed. There's definitely work to be done. For now, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, way better teams than City.
Yeah. All right. We have one last. Well, should we even do these? These were like very far back friendly games. Might as
These
well.
were these were 8 days ago, but who cares?
Might as well. All right. So Oxford United 7-0 against Napoli. Terraformer, one of the most prolific strikers in the league, scoring 4 goals in that match.
Were there any consequences for Napoli after this match?
Yes, they were disbanded.
Yeah, I thought so. Um, I mean, for conceding 4 goals and then forfeiting makes sense. Terraformer,
Yeah.
though, I will keep my eye out for him. He's also playing for Guatemala.
And
Yeah,
then
should they?
Chelsea beat Real Madrid 2-0, which was actually a big upset since Real Madrid is actually SC Bremen RFL season 4. So
No
this was a
way.
big upset. Yep, they are.
Okay, so Chelsea just proved to me, if I needed any more proof, that they are the best team in the league.
Yep.
By
But they will be getting a nerf with the wages thing. And I can actually finally explain how the wages will work. So, for those who don't know, we will be adding wages and market values into season 4. The way that will work is every single player who has already played will receive a rating. Everybody who hasn't played a single game for the CCL, they will receive the default rating of 60 rated. Then, how it will work is every rating will have its own market value and wages. To buy them from another club, you have to pay the market value. But even if you get them as a free agent, you have to pay their wages. Every single club will have the same amounts of money depending on the league. Premier League will have around 200 million, La Liga around 190, and so on and so forth. And the way it will work is depending on your money, let's say you have 200 million, that means you can spend 3 million a week. And depending on the player's wages, you can buy them. The way that will help is by limiting the amounts of RFL players or high rated players that you can have on one team, which will therefore balance the league, just like in RFL. That's what we're planning to do. So, what's your guys' thoughts on that? You think it's a good idea?
Yes,
I
I think
mean,
it's a good idea.
I think personally, sorry to interrupt the next. I think personally that it's quite complicated system, but it does get the job done, and it does also make the league a bit more fair. Because really and truly, we don't want to be playing a league where we've got 15 RFL players with a starting squad of 7 RFL players. It's not really going to be fun, and it's just going to slowly die down. So adding this wage system genuinely kind of like limits the team strength and makes it a bit more fair, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't got much to say, except wait and see how it turns out. I don't like giving my thoughts ahead of things. I like the idea, but I can also see why there could be some complications. We'll just have to wait and see, how everything turns out. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it keeps CCL competitive without, killing big teams and making them lose their will to continue playing or causing arguments.
Yeah, hopefully that's mainly the plan. But
Yeah.
now let's look forward. At time of recording, in about 30 minutes, Betis versus Crystal Palace will begin. What's your guys' predictions for that match?
I
I
mean,
think
I genuinely want Crystal Palace to win.
Same. I not only do I want them to win, I think they will. I think they've proven themselves
Yeah,
to have
most
the
likely.
Yeah,
they are definitely favorites.
they're
But who
quite a
doesn't
strong
like who
squad.
doesn't like an underdog story though?
Exactly.
Whoever
I
wins,
mean, we all love an underdog story.
yeah, whoever wins, I will be content. Like I don't care too much.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is another friendly match. 5:30 p.m. PST. Manchester City will face off against Fiorentina.
Well, that
What's
is
your
going to be a
prediction?
really nice matchup.
You said
mm,
5:30.
Yeah, 5:30 PST.
That reminds me of something. Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, I wanted to add one more thing about something in the league, if you don't mind.
all right, sure.
What do you got? Do you guys have any opinions on Tim thinking about team of the week?
Oh hell yeah, I
Yeah,
would
I
love
I
that.
would
oh
love to
yeah.
add Team of the Week. I really want
Yeah,
to.
me
And
too.
season 4, I will actually be adding in season 4 Team of the Week for every single league.
Because it currently says 37 votes and for yes and 0 votes for no.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
well,
like it
of
will be
course.
amazing, and it will be even better if we were
Yeah,
able to turn them into GFXs. But then again,
yeah,
how many of us would be willing to do that? Us GFX makers. We got me, VMP,
yeah.
Acoustic,
Plus the
Exotic. It
Robux
will
as
be,
well.
eh, it will be tough to have one pushed out every week.
I mean, I
Maybe
think they should do more of like
I feel like Team of the
team of
Month would be
like
more
player of the
realistic.
month, team of the
A
month, and
Player of the
stuff like
Month for
that.
sure.
There should be a team of the month as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think maybe that
Yeah,
instead of
definitely.
Team of the Week.
I agree with all of those, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's time to wrap things up. Is there anything else you guys would like to say?
I just want to say something. You know, some of us GFX makers, some of us media man. Um, I just want to comment in the name of everyone who thinks the same as me. We gotta end AI usage in media channels.
Yeah, I agree
Valerio
with that.
agrees.
I'm trying to handle it, but the thing is, they always
Jason,
argue that it's not.
Jason,
I
So,
DM them.
score predictions for Betis versus Palace.
2-0
Well,
Palace.
4-0 Palace, 4-1.
you know
5-0.
Two
what?
one.
You know what? I'm gonna go with 3-2 Betis. I
Oh,
think
Okay,
Betis is gonna win.
okay.
I'm
what a
Oh,
You
spicy
wanna
score.
you
Mark
wanna bet
my
on
words.
that?
No, no, no. Mark my words.
Yeah,
3-2
okay,
Betis.
okay. Let's put $100 on it, Win.
Okay, no,
What?
not.
how about
Let's
how
put
about
$100.
Man City versus
Put your money
Fiorentina
where
later tonight?
Two
Ooh, Man
two
City
two
It's
one
not later.
Fiorentina.
to
It's
Fiorentina.
tomorrow. It's
Nah,
tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Man City is winning. I don't know what the
Man
scores
City.
are.
Man City. Man
yeah,
Man
City.
Man
I
City is
City.
think
still
I
hard to
think I
predict.
think I think Luch has something up his sleeve. I think Luch has
Yeah,
something up his
probably
sleeve.
like 3 red cards.
I'll
Do not put JR Stink. We put JR Stink. He's getting
don't put
sent
JR
off.
Stink. Don't worry, don't worry. JR Stink will definitely not start that game, but that is the one confirmed
Yeah.
substitute for that game. Is JR
Oh
Stink.
no. He's gonna get a yellow in the first 5 minutes he comes on.
Oh, yep, yep.
I mean, just watch. You know, I mean,
We can-
Ekitike is quite a decent manager in my opinion.
we can expect J.R. Stink though to come on though later in the match. So we can definitely expect him to come on.
All right.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
As he hasn't gotten too much playing time at Man City, he has clearly realized that, and he has definitely stayed loyal to the club. Clearly,
Unlike some people.
VMP,
Alright, but
Draco, all examples.
I think it's time to wrap it up. We've taken a lot of time. But yeah,
Yep.
thank you everybody. This was a
Thank you,
lot of
everybody.
fun.
This is
Thank you,
CCL
everybody.
Golazo.
Thank you.
CCL
guys, for
Golazo
watching.
signing off.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.